Nearly 4 long decades since the Boston Bruins last captured the Stanley Cup. And after so many years of heartbreak and failure that I can't even explain because I haven't even experienced it all, the Bruins are finally making a turn for the better. Where does this turnaround start for me? 2007-2008 playoff. The underdog Bruins would stand tall against the #1 seeded Montreal Canadiens. They battled hard and took the hated Habs to Game 7. This monumental series would prove to be a turning point for the Boston Bruins, heading into 2008-2009, and they started off strong, going on an undefeated home winning streak that seemed to go on forever and ever right into January, putting the Bruins on top of the Eastern Conference. And the next thing you knew, this team was a buzz in the town, on the radio, TV, everywhere as you looked. They headed into the playoffs on a high note, facing their rival Canadiens once again. The Bruins would continue wreaking havoc on Montreal, sweeping them 4-0 and getting everyone in the city ready for the imminent cup run. But this run was not meant to be. The Carolina Hurricanes stopped the Boston Bruins in the second round in Game 7 in overtime, breaking the city's hearts and the team as well. But 2009-2010 remained hopeful for this Bruins team. Vezina winner Tim Thomas was back, as was the core of the franchise. It seemed as though this was the year the Bruins would finally win the cup. But after destroying the newly hated Hurricanes in the second game of the season, this team took a turn for the depths of hell. Injuries plagued this team like no other. They found their former Vezina Trophy winner Tim Thomas not playing up to par, and their goaltender was not the only one, as they found most of the core of the team severely underperforming. This team skidded on a 10-game losing streak through January and February. But Tuukka Rask came in. The team ended the losing streak and they picked themselves up and crawled their way into a 6th-seeded playoff spot. They would go on to face the rival Sabres and American hero Ryan Miller in the first round. And without Marc Savard, they would pull through, defeating the Sabres in 6 and moving on to the second round. The entire city had hopes once again that this team would deliver the Stanley Cup for the first time in generations, with Marc Savard scoring the game winner in overtime in Game 1, and the Bruins manhandling the Flyers in Game 2, going down to Philadelphia in Game 3 and taking that one. You had to think with 4 chances this team would move on, but that was simply not the case. The Flyers completed one of the greatest comebacks in sports history, as for the 4th time in major North American sports history, a team came back in a series from a 3-0 series deficit to win 4 straight games and knock the opposing team out of the playoffs. Times were rough in Boston. Many fans abandoned the team for yet another summer, but there was still hope, as the Bruins had the 2nd overall draft pick in this year's NHL entry draft. And with that pick, they were expected to take Taylor Hall or Tyler Seguin.
The second pick, the Boston Bruins select from the Plymouth Whalers.
And the Boston Bruins would go on to select Tyler Seguin, 2nd overall in the 2010 NHL entry draft, forever changing the history of this original 6 franchise. So maybe I overhyped Tyler Seguin just a little bit too much there, but I'm a sucker for drama videos, guys, and I can't get through that without dying laughing. Hope you enjoyed it. Absolutely beautiful! Bravo! Bravo! Glad you liked it so much. So that's it. I love the pick. Tell me what you think about picking Tyler Seguin. I know a lot of you wanted Hall. I wanted Seguin. Let me know down below. See you guys next week. Let's go, Bruins.